Hello and welcome. We are delighted to have you here for this brief presentation and to see your interest in our apps, DYCE subscription and recurring billing and DYCE usage-based billing. It's a pleasure for us to give you an introduction to our apps for recurring billing today. First, we will start with a general overview explaining our understanding of recurring billing and the challenges it poses for ERP systems. Following that, we will demonstrate how our apps address these challenges and showcase the features of each app through a short skit. Lastly, we'll give you a brief outlook on potential extension options. In a recurring revenue model, companies use recurring billing to automatically invoice, calculate, and collect payments from customers for ongoing access to products or services. This approach ensures a reliable and predictable income stream, supporting the financial stability and growth of businesses with the recurring revenues. There are also some key characteristics. Customers are billed periodically, for example, monthly, quarterly, or annually. Customers maintain uninterrupted access to products or services as long as the subscription is active. A focus is on building long-term relationships with customers. Often there are options for customers to choose between different subscription models. An example of a recurring billing model will be a software subscription. Here the customer have to pay a fixed fee at a regular basis. But also the usage-based billing is a characteristic of a recurring billing. Thus, the customer are billed based on their usage of products or consumption of services, such as, for example, Azure storage. Another kind would be the user-based model. Billing is based on the number of users. But also maintenance fees belong to the recurring billing model. For example, a software assurance which will be billed annually. Are you a software company that develops and distributes its own software? Perhaps you also purchase software components and bundle them with your own software. If so, recurring billing is likely familiar to you in the form of user subscription or software assurance that you build to your customers and also build for you by your partners. Do you deal with hardware or software? Do you offer predefined services that are billed monthly or annually? If so, you are likely involved in managed services and system house businesses. Recurring billing is not new to you, possibly for managed services as well as user-based and usage based invoicing, often mandated by distributors. Is your business model centered around providing services that you bill to your customers? In that case, you might also sell time banks that your customer purchase from you on a recurring basis, and you provide services in return. If this applies to you or if you have a similar business model, then you are dealing with recurring billing. This type of business brings unique challenges that we understand well. These challenges could be a lack of standardization. The complexity often begins with data creation. Without well-defined standards, a variety of subscription and licensing models can grow fast, making them hard to manage and track. Or your customers want to see which components are built on a recurring basis and get a clear overview of costs. Providing this transparency in sales documents can be challenging and often leads to a lack of clarity for your customers. You have different cancellation periods for various products and services and no centralized location to find this information. This was a problem we also faced. You have sold licenses or user subscriptions and now they need to be billed. This process often involves multiple roles or teams, leading to coordination needs and sometimes overlooked information during busy periods. You sell various subscription models and want to see which customer has chosen which model. This qualified request can be hard to implement, often resulting in an overly complex billing process and requires highly trained staff. Recurring billing is not only about to ensure stable cash flow, easier scaling, and increased customer retention, but also involves accrual postings. These postings are complex, requiring smooth coordination among multiple teams and roles to ensure correct financial reporting. Additional challenges arise with usage-based billing. This model applies when billing is dependent on user or consumption data at specific points in time. Usage-based billing is complex and often requires significant manual effort involving multiple personnel and trained staff. If usage data is not provided through your own portal, it usually comes from a distributor, formatted in a specific way. These formats need to be interpreted and allocated to the end customer. Working with multiple distributors means handling multiple different formats, both incoming and outgoing. Depending on your business model or the distributor you work with, various billing methods may be in place. For example, some usage-based services may be billed monthly, while other might be annually. With so many models and variants, it's easy to miss a billing item, leading to lost revenue. Usage-based billing often requires more effort, longer processing times, and ultimate transparency for the customer on how the invoice amount is determined, meaning no mistakes can be afforded. For all these challenges, we offer two solutions: DYCE subscription and recurring billing. This powerful tool manages your recurring business with ease, automates the billing process, and keeps you in control. DYCE usage-based billing, a robust extension for dealing with a usage-based model, such as cloud solution providers' invoices. But how does it work in detail? Even during the proposal phase, our solution adds value. Your item carry additional attributes that define whether and how they lead to recurring billing. This ensures maximum transparency for your customer right from the quote. Alongside one-time sales value, recurring billing components are displayed per item and summarized per period. This functionality is also available in order confirmations. Through the order, you can ship and invoice self-developed items directly. Once the goods are technically received by the customer, a service item is created in the system. This object records which items are actively used by the customer and what services were sold with the item, representing the recurring billing services. Now let's move to the core, the contracts. A contract defines a dataset of recurring services billed to a customer or supplier. For simplicity, we will focus on sales to a customer, but note that the same features apply to purchases. You can create one or more contracts per customer, often distinguish different contract types in practice. For example, software assurance is usually treated separately from CSP invoices. In your contract, you have many options to manage your business. You can view all relevant contract dates, create contract renewal offers, update currency rates, track which order purchased the recurring services, build a controlling system, view historical usage data, and more. Billing contracts can be done in several ways. You can bill contract by contract, which may be more time consuming and is suitable for customers new to selling recurring services. As the number of contracts and recurring services grows, automation becomes more beneficial. This option is available through billing templates that help you identify, process, control, and ultimately bill the relevant contracts. When we take a closer look at usage-based invoices, we turn to our app DYCE Usage-Based Billing. Here you can import and process such invoices based on contracts. You can create and process multiple templates for different distributors, making Microsoft, NCE, and CSP Tier 2 invoices manageable. The beauty of our app lies in the service item, where you can track consumption changes and forecast whether a customer will need more users in the future. Our logic ensures that supplier and customer contracts are automatically updated, allowing for highly automated invoice processing and creation of outgoing invoices. All you need for this are our two apps, DYCE Subscription and Recurring Billing and DYCE Usage-Based Billing. But what features and benefits do these apps offer individually? With our DYCE app Subscription and Recurring Billing, you can seamlessly create individual billing periods. Every total amount on quotes and orders is split into one-time and recurring charges, providing maximum transparency to your customers. Does your customer not want automatic service renewal and need a renewal quote instead? No problem. With our app, you can easily create renewal quotes specific to each contract. Cancellation periods are automatically calculated by our app, eliminating the need to search through other contract documents for this information. Do you want to optimize your billing process? Our billing templates bring speed to invoicing without compromising on comfort and control. The app allows you to see and filter all existing recurring billing components by date, enabling you to focus on the data that truly matters to you. Do you follow a 4I principle for invoice or want to review invoice before posting? Our app can generate a list of all upcoming invoices with just a few clicks. Your accounting department will love our app. It accrues invoice net amounts and posts them period appropriately. And what about the DYCE usage-based billing app? It enables you to import and process usage data in your system. You can store and import countless different formats, with processing routines predefined by you and handled by our app. Are you a Microsoft NCE or CSP Tier 2 partner? And does invoice processing consume valuable time? Our app helps you to save time processing invoices on a specific date. Your customers want to see how their usage contributes to their invoice amounts. Our app allows you to automatically send out a consumption list with the invoice. Are you interested in your customers' usage data to identify growth opportunities? We archive historical data for your benefit. Processing usage-based invoices takes a lot of time. We automate and simplify the billing process, integrating purchases with sales and enabling seamless processing of both incoming and outgoing usage-based invoices. These functions are provided by our power couple, DYCE Subscription and Recurring Billing and DYCE Usage-Based Billing. In summary, our apps enable you to establish an efficient contract management system that becomes the core of your recurring services, from flexible pricing and subscription models to maximum transparency for your customers. It's all covered. With our apps, you can grow your subscription business by simplifying the management of subscription models and seamlessly integrating them into your business process. At the same time, manual effort on your part is reduced by defining standards that simplify your processes. Additionally, they integrate procurement with sales, ensuring you always have the comprehensive overview. We already have several extensions that can make handling recurring services even more convenient. With DYCE Happy Texts, you can add additional information to contract lines, and with DYCE Easy Bundle Seller, you can create flexible bundles in sales without unnecessarily expanding your item catalog. This app is especially valuable if you bundle services and sell them as a package. Are you in the service business and sell monthly time banks against which you provide services? We have an interesting solution for you. Check out our DYCE prepaid services and DYCE recurring prepaid services. And the best of all, more apps are coming. Curious? Feel free to contact us. See you!